When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay, you find a reason to leave. When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get how can I get through? How can I get through to you? Tell me, baby, please. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? With every step you take to, I keep reaching out to you. If I go left, then you turn to the right. I'm walking in darkness, bring me into the light. Just why can't you give me a chance? You keep running away from me. You keep running away from me. Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby. Woo! How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? I just want one chance. How can I get? Tell me how. Tell me how. How can I get through to you? Ooh, how can I get? How can I get through to you? How can I get? How can I get? Tell me how can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? Oh, tell me, tell me, tell me. How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? How can I get through to you? Need to know, need to know. How can I get through to you? When I turn up, you get going. At every stop, baby, oh, it's showing. If I should stay, you find a reason to leave. When I'm busy, that's the time you are free. Just tell me, what should I do? How can I get?
is going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and the cat is already coming for my throat as soon as we're starting. Hope you guys are having an amazing day here. I was tangled on some stuff. Let me know how the stream is looking for you guys. Please let me know how that's going and everything. I do appreciate that. Let me see what's going on here with this. Let's go live. And yeah, if you guys are having buffering issues or anything like that, please let me know what's going on. Let me see what's going on here. There we go. And let's hop into City Skylines 2. I want to make sure that this is getting what we need here. Looking at City Skylines 2. And yeah, we're in. Alrighty. Let's get loaded up into Vangaurd. We're going to be jumping back into the city. We did have a good time last time. I will say that it was a very good experience. I was very happy about all of it. And I just wanted to continue off on it again. And you guys will know that it's probably a little bit better on the quality and stuff of this, mostly because I was making sure that I got a new monitor, plus I went ahead and added some settings into the game. Plus we want to go ahead and switch our post exposure and stuff. Our contrast, and we got this mod here that will allow us to keep these settings into the rest of our game. So we will go not that much on saturation, about right there. Those shadows lightened up a little bit. Midtones definitely lightened up. And we'll do some volumetric clouds. Awesome. And we'll get the time of day to somewhere around there, so that way we have some shadows cast, and that should keep it. And this game is just looking magnificent now with the way that this has been, so I'm very happy about it. But what I wanted to do today was I was going to expand onto so we have the highway system here. Both of these just end right here. And I don't know, we got a good distance still to go this way, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be farmland from the way that I was looking at it. So this is farmland all out through here, actually. So that might be a better option to do farmland up over there. Or maybe even in through here. There's a lot of farmland down through here. There's a ton of ore here. Tons of trees. Most of the stuff though is over here. Like this farmland's all over in here. So this might be a better section to do farmland, because it's more out of the way. I don't maybe do some farmland up over in here as well, but I don't know what I would put over in this section unless I would leave it dormant. And there's ore over here and ore down here. So we'll see what we want to do here. I do like how we have this little tunnel that goes underneath there. I believe that I'm just going to leave this area completely populated here. I think we're going to put some more trees into it though. So let's see about getting some oak trees and stuff down in here. The cat is back. And over here as well. Maybe increase this, because I want this sort of densely populated with trees. Okay. So that should be good there. I'm not sure what I want to do with this area or what I would do with this area. I think it's better if I do just leave it as is and not try to add anything. Okay, you're trying to go on the keyboard now. And I'm not sure what I want to do with these areas either because I made this hard on myself. The way that I made this hard on myself was that I have the train tracks here, but the train tracks aren't really like there's no way for me to really get over them unless I come off of this road here, and then it's like just this little neighborhood nook thing here. Unless I were to do a train station here for people to travel in on, that might be the best thing for me to do here would be the train station. So that might be what I go with. We could probably actually do that right now. So let me see here. What do we have train station wise? That's cargo terminal, central train station. There's this one here. It's pretty big. Oh, could we do something like this over here? That's just connected. Let's see, I want something that pops off over this way and I can get... Like this would have a roadway being able to be in front of it. But like then it... Oh, yeah, that makes it hard for the trains to... Oh no, it doesn't. If I did something like this right here... What's that? That's just a normal singular train station. Elevated cargo local train station. Central Mediterranean. I like this one. I'm not sure if I like the 3 tracks, but I definitely do like this one. And that one's a little smaller. Do we do something like this? Just something basic? That seems like it might be hard to tuck all these tracks up underneath there. That's a small elevated train station. That's completely elevated. So like I can understand why you would want elevated. Like if I did elevated here, it would, like, I can technically put this train station like this and make it elevated. And that might fit there, but I'm thinking that it's just going to be something like this, and it sucks that it's small. Wonder if there's an upgrade to this. Can be upgraded with station services. Can be upgraded with extra platform station services and a subway interface and taxi stop. Okay, they sold me with the taxi stop. I think it needs to go right like this. Okay. And then this road can tuck out this way. So we'll take this to here. And then we shall... Oh. Tuck that right in there. The only bad part is that this really doesn't have a way to... Like, it's pretty much going to be a cul-de-sac down here. So if I bring this a little further like that, and then basically just cul-de-sac it. Which sucks, that's what it has to be, but I think that's going to be the best bet for us. And then let's go ahead and upgrade these, so that way this has trees and stuff on the side of it, because I don't want people parking in random spots. So that gets us that there. And then are these all dual tracks going through here? They are all dual tracks. Okay. So double train track, let's bring it Just like that. And I don't know if I want all of these to break off or not. Like, do I want this to do something more like that? I always felt like I was never able to design these correctly whenever I'm building them. And then I gotta make sure that this can fit underneath here. And it might have to be a complex curve, continuous or complex. So if I did that. Ooh. So right to there. Something like that. Okay, so that's not with anarchy on, so that 100% fits underneath there. So now we just basically need... That's not going to connect in. That looks absolutely hideous. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this to connect in. That's going to be my biggest fear here. Unless this were to... Let's try something different here. I know that that's where that's going to fit at. So let's take the train rail here. Okay. So that's in there. Do we instantly come out? Curve too tight. Let's just do basic curves here at this point. And then... So that gets you to there. That gets you to there. And I just want to... Will that morph incorrectly? I guess so. I guess that's going to be the best way that you can get that there. And then what this allows this to do, though, which I think will be nice, is if I bring this down through here, probably closer in this direction. Curve it there. You can have it go both directions back out of there. And I wish that I can morph this so it goes the other way, but maybe they'll just come through the separate way and do that. We got a little train station up in there now. That tucks underneath that. And what can we do upgrade-wise on this? So this has a taxi stop. Okay. Extra platforms. Okay. I'm liking that now. Station services. Okay. So completely fully upgraded here. And then how do we want to decorate this? Because this is pretty basic in the way that it's sitting here right now. Let's see if we can have... What are you doing here, Dior? Come on. There we go. And landfill surface, sand surface. Is there dirt? That's clip surface, that's decals. Like, I wonder if we can do... No, I just want singular. That's just small. I want large. I don't know if I want sand. Yeah, sand's really not what I want. And I don't want it to go up on surfaces. Does this say snap onto the surface of an object? Yeah, no, not what I'm looking for. Is this what I'm looking for? No, that's too dark. That's a path or something of the sorts. That's an aerial field. Dirt terrain. It still doesn't seem like what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like the gravel or the dirt that you have whenever you have like train yards and stuff. Because normally there's like a coal sort of texture underneath it. Some rocks. Dirty stones. Do we want that? Is that sort of what we're going for here? Oh yeah, it doesn't. Okay, right there. It goes onto the rails, which I'm not sure if that's truly what I want. But I think we sort of just have to deal with it. That's a field. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. This might be what I'm looking for. More of something like this. Yeah, like if we get something like this going on. Just like that. I mean, does that make sense? I mean, I guess you wouldn't see something like this going on in this sort of area because it should be well kept. Like, why would they not maintain this sort of area? If I did something like that. Something there. A little bit of detail. And like, that's a stone patch. That's not what I'm looking for here. Those are verticals. I think that's a vertical as well. Don't want to deal with that. Oh, just something like that. That's honestly probably what I was looking for. And this truly is kind of what I was looking for. Just something like that. And what can we do over in this area here? We want to be more detailed than anything. Let me see. Do we want to get some oak trees lining through here? Just like they keep the noise away almost. And like this can be heavily, so we don't want anarchy on that. But this can be heavily populated with trees over here. Mostly to reduce the noise over to the town. But definitely need a ton of trees. And over here as well. And normally you don't... It's a weird thing that I'm like... They normally don't do trees in these areas. Just so you can view correctly whenever you're driving down through. So let's get rid of those. I know like on ramps and stuff like that, there might be trees on the inside of those. Normally this stuff's cut away, so whenever you're coming down, you can see what's going on with the merge. Got this little train station in here, got this filled in with some trees. What do we want to do here? Do we want to put a parking lot across the street here? Just like maybe small ones? I don't know, that small. Canopy covered, solar powered. Do solar the whole ways down through there. Or we can just do medium parking lots. If we just did medium parking lots right across the street from this place. Maybe get some trees right here. Let's get anarchy on so we can place them a little bit nicer in this area. They probably wouldn't really have trains this close to tree lines though, if I'm thinking about it, just because if the trees fell or something. But whatever, I guess. And then there's just this whole area right here is just going to be washed area. There's really nothing that we can do with that. I mean, it's sad, I guess, but I guess it's just the way that it goes. And I wonder if I want to put something in here as well. Like if I took a 2-lane and stretched it over from here. Would people start using that, maybe? Yeah, it looks like they're going to start using that. And I'm pretty sure I probably need a train depot too, because I got this one here. But that's 6 out of 6. I mean, there's nothing, like there's no room for me to add any more tracks. Unless I were to do something like over here, which would not make sense. But like if I had a train line right here that just became an extra place where a train could go. Just right there. But that's that feels kind of cheap. Feels kind of cheap. And I feel like I need a better railway yard. I wonder if I want to do something like here. It's like right behind the college. I really hate that there's even a train this close to the college. Like we have this train line that comes in here, which is like I don't even know if you would ever see something sort of like this. Maybe there's a possibility, but I doubt it. that the train line comes in like it comes in here. Because I don't even know if we have enough trains. Passengers waiting. Okay. Let me see here. Train depot, medium rail depot, long. Just a rail yard? That's gigantic. But I mean, I guess we want a rail yard of some sorts. Do we rail yard right over here? Is there a way? There's a way to get a road to this. It's going to be an absolute nightmare with this there. I mean, this wouldn't be bad. It's an absolute nightmare because the highway again, though. You might be able to do something out over here. Doesn't seem like it really fits in that area, though. Maybe, could we get something here? I would like to do it in this industrial area. Now, I know that we are expanding the industrial area over here, so there's a possibility that we could get this rail yard in, like, this location. So if I put the rail yard here, that highway is going to come across, but that highway is going to go over top of all this stuff. But there's really no way for me to get a road over there right now. What's a... Do we have a smaller depot or anything anywhere? We have this one, which, like, this could go there. This could also go here. Like this would make it easier. This also wouldn't be hard. I don't know. That might be hard to get trains like ability too. If we put something like right like here, and they just all back off onto the track. They come this way, they swing this way into it. But yet again, like, I don't have an ability to do one of these. Oh, there's already one of these right here. So this is just added idiocracy there. That's what that was. Okay. I think what it's gonna have to be is that this gets upgraded. And unfortunately, it's gonna take some things out here. Just completely took all these buildings out. And then let's do this. Let's not do anarchy. Is that a singular? That's a singular track, so that has to be a double-way singular track, two-way. Okay. And we gotta do this. Just like that. I don't even know if that's gonna fix anything. Like, what was that I just put down? So I click on this. With one train addition. Okay. So those are all this is a cargo train terminal though. Yeah, see, that's not... It's really not what I was looking for. We need a normal... Okay, well, let's take this and let's get this figured out here. So we got this train route, which for right now, I'm guessing that this is just going to be people coming in and out of the city. Is there another train route somewhere? I think there's only two spots. Yeah, that one and that one. Okay, so for right now, I mean, that's all that we have. There's no vehicles for it, which is great. I probably should have waited to build that until that's an oil truck, cargo train. Those are all cargo trains. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to place one of these. Medium rail depot? No. It's a train station, unelectrified. This is gigantic. That's smaller. Is this something that goes in here? I didn't even think about that. Could this make sense for our rail yard? Like this comes here, the rails come out of it on the right hand side and then swoop to whichever direction that they need. Is that gonna look dumb? Let's see here. So most of these are all single track, okay. But what we want to do is we want to get down here to the dual track, and from the dual track, swerve right, swerve left, and then right from the middle of these two, just like that. Oh, that's too far to the right there. Too far to the left. Okay, let's come out of this first. Make sure these snap here. Just right like that. Okay. Okay. So we got all those, and then we want to take this first bottom one and make this one the one that comes out. Curve too tight, invalid shape. Oof. There might not be enough room here for this. There may not be. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. So I'm gonna bring this straight down like that. Something like this. So then if this comes down just a little bit more, and then comes like this. I don't know if you would ever have one of those that close to the track. I mean, that close to a... Okay, just like that, and then is there another... If you would ever be able to do that. I think that only goes one direction there. I mean, I guess. I mean, if this is how this has to work, you sort of got to make it work like that. Oof. Not what I was looking for there. Oh god. Yeah, no, that's not what I was looking for there. Oh, great. This is all messed up now. This has to be deleted. That goes there. Now, apparently that's too close to the building. And then that's no longer a thing that works now. Dope. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. There's that. Now let's take this one. Go to there. This one morphs into that. And then we'll actually complex curve this. Let's back this up a little bit. Get you some rails coming out of there. Okay. Maybe that will go ahead and create what we want here. Can we move this in here? Are we gonna have traffic jams now because this is right on top of the street? Oh, not what I was looking for. Oh, because they gotta go back out that way. So why doesn't it? Okay, let's look at this here. You got me singing, ayo, I'm tired using technology. Won't you sit down on top? Okay, so we'll take that. We'll make it go over here. And then to that place. And then back to here. Okay. And then that one. Need to go here. Hey, what's going on? Maybe we transfer the road above the trainway. That's a possibility here. Let's go there. We'll see what happens whenever I do this here real quick. So they were having an issue because they had to come into the train area here. And why is this dude just sitting right in the middle of the train? Because they're head-on collisioning? What do you guys got going on here? Okay, so that's going in there. This train's gonna go past. No idea what's going on there. Okay. Yeah, we could probably transfer this road above this trainway here because I just don't know how much this road might have to be relocated then to this. But this was definitely probably not the greatest idea of spots to put this. And this train railway line here, like, my god. It's a little all over the place here. But yeah, let's see what we can do here with this. So let's get rid of those. Take this here on larger roads. Got those side pieces. And we want to come up. I guess it's... The grade on that is absolutely insane. I think we need to go from here. Let's make this snap into here. And we need to put anarchy on, because apparently that's not going to let me do anything without anarchy. And I don't even think we need to... I think we need to half step this. Just like that. And why is this giving me issues here? Okay, and then I think we need to go up a little bit more. Yeah, so there's the 10. So this should clear this then. That's not snapping correctly. See if we can just get this to move in there. And let's see. %7 grade? I mean, I think that's a little extreme. Maybe this will work. I think that's a little too much of a peak here. Can we... Nope. Can we get that like that to smooth it out a little bit? Let's see if this works for the trains. And then we also need this road now. Should I want to do that? Oh. Okay. Oh, this puts me in a predicament of where this doesn't work now. Oh, how do we connect this in here? Let me see here. First of all, this is not going the way I want it to. So let's dial it up just like that. Then I actually... Oh, this needs to go up as well right here. Just to make that a little bit smoother whenever it comes across. Yes, I understand you don't have power over here to the train station. I'm trying to figure out how to connect the train station in. Because the big thing is that you have This is an entrance ramp to the highway there. We have a traffic issue over here. And I don't know if this would... Does this make sense to do this? Because, like, I kind of don't like that. If I just single noded, let's go manipulation mode. And just that node down, that node down, that node down. Okay. Get that a little bit smoother there. I don't know how I feel about, like, this all being elevated. I don't like it. I don't know if I want to raise the land up here. Let's see. Shift terrain tool, let's not do anything too crazy. And then let's take this and get this leveled out. And then we want to slope it. Nope, that instantly just went right back down to what we did not want. Okay. Level terrain. Let's go here. Level that back out. Take this guy here. Okay. Soften it. Instead of having this elevated, let's go ahead and have this we'll key wall it. Oh, want the 4 lane. Snap back onto that spot. That won't do it because the... Okay, we have to do this. So we have to come here. Just anarchy mode for this. There we go. And then right here as well. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing, man? I appreciate it. I'm trying to get this city rolling. There we go. We can have that there, and we can have that there. And now when I delete these, that leaves that there for the trains to go under. I like that a lot more than what we had going on before there. Let's go ahead and key wall that as well. Okay, that's a little bit nicer than what I had going on here before. Awesome. You can use... Let me see what this says here. You can use anarchy and force land to follow road elevation. I think that's sort of what I was trying to do here, but I also didn't... The one bad part was because there's train tracks over here and there's this stuff going on over here and the train tracks down here. It was sort of like this was supposed to... This is like a hilly sort of region. Like there's slight small hills, and I just wanted to look like there was still slightly a hump in through here. But let me see. So if you use anarchy here and you select the road elevation, it pops the road elevation, I believe. But I wanted it slightly lower than the road elevation so it didn't look quote unquote weird, I guess. But thank you for the tips. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. I always appreciate appreciate your guys' tips. And let's take this out here a little bit more. And then we need to morph that out. And I don't know, what do you guys feel about this little area right here? Like, does this look nice? That's what I'm worried about, is if this is looking nice. Because this train station sort of wasn't something... Like, how is there no vehicles for this? There's 2 active vehicles on this. 2 of these should not... Why are these cargo trains? Why did only 4 of these become passenger trains? This should not... Okay, let's, Can I change what route these are assigned to? Assign vehicles. 5. Yeah. I need... What do we got here? Train line 1. Assigned vehicles 7. Oh, I didn't know there was 7 assigned vehicles on cargo route 1. Okay, let's get back over here. It does look nice to you. I appreciate it, my man. Bash, what's going on? You used to not like the shift terrain tool, but on 20%, it's good to work with. So, I agree with you on that. I use the level and the soften a lot because the shift, like you said, like the shift terrain tool, like if you got this on, why, hello, Dewar. If you got the shift terrain tool on like 50%, like if I just click it real quick, it shoots up. And if I'm trying to do something like that, just, it gets disastrous very quick. But I like to do, I'll shift terrain tool up a little bit, or maybe select an elevation of a road or something, and then I level and then I soften. Normally leave everything at 50% and just let it roll. This is probably one of the steeper areas. I wonder if I could put something here to make this look a little bit better. Let me see what we got here, guys. Was it in here that they had them? No, it was in this area. Yep, there we go. And if we just take, do we want that one or this one? Sort of want like, sort of want like this. Something like that. Okay. And now let's do the move it tool on this bad boy. And shift that down. Maybe over to the right a little bit. Something like that. And I mean, maybe do one more down through here. Let me see. Then smoothing around those bridges becomes easier. Yeah, same here, but 20% does the trick. Yep. I feel you, my man. I feel you. Let me see here. And if we do that there. The only rough spot is, which we could probably fix it here soon. If we do this to about right here, maybe shift it over to the right a little bit. Okay, so we got that there, and then let's throw one more on top of this. Now let's take that secondary one that we have, which hopefully we'll see which one it is here. Yep, it's the right one. Okay, so we got that one there. We'll straighten this out, align it correctly. How far out of alignment is this? It's pretty far. There's that. That bottom piece is really out of alignment then. So I think we have to take this top one here and adjust this. Just something like that. And get like a little base wall that's going on here, and then probably turn this just once. So if we take this, morph that in there, and then move it tool. I think this is a right like that. And then one more right there. Awesome. Okay, so now we got that there, and I think what I should do then is shift this terrain tooling and then smooth that out. Smooth this out of here. And I think that sort of does what I wanted that to be doing. Not sure. Not 100% sure. I apologize here about my nose running. Let me grab a tissue real quick, guys. 1 second. Okay. I think that gets us a little something. I think. I don't know. I don't like the angles in like that, but I couldn't get it to situate any other way. I think the road's slightly off kilter, which is causing the issue there. I guess we have that. And I wonder if, I don't know. This has always been a weird spot to me too. Whether or not this is how this truly should be here. Just like if we got smaller piece here. My cat just constantly attacks me while I'm on the computer, like wants to come up here and just nibble at my hand. That is the shift terrain tool. I want to smooth this out. Maybe this gives a little bit more realistic depth to it. Instead of just being like a valley, like a big huge valley, this might be something a little more prestigious there. This still seems steep here too. So, and then smooth this out. Yeah, that works for me. I like that. And then to get this smoothed out, Maybe go even a little smaller here. Like if we can do like that. And like that. And then smooth this. We'll get back to 50. Maybe not. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I like that a little bit more than the way that it was before. It looked really steep before. This makes a little bit more sense. And then if I could actually take this pathway here, and let me see here if we can key it. Yeah. Okay. And then lower that down so that's a little bit more smooth there. Same thing over here. Let's key this up. Yeah. And then probably this spot, raise it. And then this spot here, raise it as well. It gets a little bit more smoothness to it. Okay. I don't know. I see a lot of people using that walking path, so it really was something that I didn't want to get rid of. There's actually a lot more people that use that than I thought would. Okay, so there's that. And got that train station and stuff put in there. Got this roadway fixed up so the train goes underneath it now. Train goes still over this one. I don't know if that's something that I should change there too, where this goes over. But that wall would sort of be dumb then at that point. Would be something that we quote unquote don't need anymore. Okay. So we got that. There's a ton of people that drive on this roadway, and I never understood why. And we have a mass amount of money for no reason. And there's still no vehicles for that, and I don't know why. We have 2 rail yards here and only 2 whatever. Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to focus on, first of all, we got these going on here. Sunshine Hotel, Northeastern Inn. I can't wait for the other stuff that we have coming unlocked. How are you guys feeling for the Skyscrapers DLC in the supply chains? I know I just posted 2 videos on that, but like how are you guys feeling about those DLCs that are coming out? I'm pretty excited about that. This massive amount of traffic here. I don't understand this traffic of where it's coming from. Is it because there's not like, I'm wondering why people don't get off this way a lot more. Like, where are they trying to go to? Is there a lot of people just trying to get into this area? There's a lot of people just trying to get to here. And this is like a commercial district. Okay. So maybe we need more shops somewhere else. Let's see. If we go... There's a lot of area that we can build on right here. We need some shops. So let's see. If we pop this out from here, and we don't want that. We want this all. We want everything just to be... just like that. I don't know what I want to do there. Let's see. So southwest, of course, we use that one. Low density. Let's get some shops laid out here. These guys going across the frontage. Oh, that's not going to... Okay. So then we need to take this back here. And do that. And the reason why we're going to do that is because that now allows us to build some buildings over here on this side. Awesome. And I don't know why this is saying that it's a bad area for commercial suitability. I think this would be a fine area. Awesome. Okay, so we got that thrown in there. And then, oh, can we do a pathway here? There's enough room for a pathway? Oh, there is. Awesome. And then just straight down through here on that pathway. And there's actually room right here for one as well. So let's take this right in the center. Awesome. Just to get some pathways rolling through there so people can travel around that area a little bit nicer. I still need to figure out what we're going to be doing, whether this is going to be offices or something. This should probably be offices. There should be more offices probably up in this area as well. And the only reason why I say that is because we need to start making it that people are able to walk to their job sort of thing. I don't know how much of this we want. That's probably going to wipe our whole... Yeah, we don't want to overpopulate that too quickly. That's probably going to wipe a lot of our stuff out there. So we got some commercial shops there. There's going to be a ton of traffic over here now, it looks like, because of these commercial shops. And then we need a parking lot. Do we want to do a large one? Or do we want to... There's a parking lot right there. I think if we put parking lot anywhere, it should be here. That makes the most sense. Because it's like land that we quote-unquote won't use or won't be able to use. Oh, what do you guys think that we should put in these areas right here, these two spots? And also, this road needs trees, so people aren't parking on the side of the road here. Use the parking lots, please. Please use the parking lots. I like it so much better. I wonder if I should just 2-lane angled parking road. And just sweep this baby right through here. Just like this. And then do commercial shops on each side of it. I'm new to this channel. Do you have a port? Do you have the port DLC in the city? Yes, we do. So we have this is our port currently. So there's probably going to be another one that gets added on, but right now for the size of the city, this is what made sense. There's a possibility that this whole island right here will become a port. Right now, this is all we got. But we do have, let's see how much we transported out of this. We do, yeah, we pretty much have everything unlocked. We've transported a lot of stuff out of here. 54 million goods shipped out of here. So we're close to the passenger terminal in the port security. We've got the employee canteen. Which, where can we put this? I feel like we will want this somewhere near the front. Can I squeeze this right in here? Please tell me I can squeeze this right here. Oh, that makes perfect sense, just being right there. Awesome. So yeah, but we do have the port up here, and there's still a few things that I probably could add on to this. So let me see. Emergency response? Did not know that was a thing. Let's put that bad boy right there. But I do have a few things in here, like, I don't know if you saw the episode 4, but we expanded. What we did was I used one of these surfaces. I think it was concrete surface 1. I put it down. And then if you have the game in the correct mode, you can actually hit the home key and it'll bring up the asset browser for you. And if you go into here and type invisible in, you can actually get an invisible road path, 1 way, 2 way, whatever you want. And I put invisible road paths on here. So it now allows the trucks to actually, you'll see the trucks and stuff they'll actually use sometimes driving through this, or sometimes they'll drive through here because I actually created road paths that they're able to use within these areas. So sometimes you'll see them use it, sometimes they won't. Like this truck right here, yeah, it drives across this lot area. I thought that was cool, the way that I did that. There's probably going to be at some point where I either expand onto this or try to go ahead and maybe do something a little bit more detailed and stuff in here, but I don't know what all I could do to this. I'm sort of limited because whenever I built this at a size that made sense for what the city was at the point in time, and I think it was just this right here that we had. So now we expanded a little bit more. Population is climbing.
Yo, big shout out to Kelly Snyder for the follow.
Oh, thank you.
You're the real MVP.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thanks for joining the crew.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so we have, what do we have here? Let's do large cargo warehouse, maybe? Oh, Dior, if you're going to lay down, babies. Go lay down in your piece there. Medium tank farm. Do we have one of these here already? I think I can't put that there because I have a invisible roadway. We could put that there. It's sort of about figuring out spots where this stuff just slides right in. So there's that. I guess you didn't want to go lay down. You were coming back over here. And I know. I mean, that looks good. This one looks cool. I love the way that's put together. Is that... Hello, Dior. What are you doing here? You can't lay up on the keyboard and stuff. She's trying to lay down, but she can't figure out where she wants to lay down at. Is this too big for... Yeah, that's way too big. That's crazy how much bigger this piece is here than what this is out here. Because that won't even fit there. Does a small one fit here? No. Yeah, see, I sort of limited myself with what I can put in here. She's like banging on stuff. So I think I'm sort of completely tapped out almost. So let's take this. And I'm pretty sure I don't want to do pavement surface 1. I'm pretty sure it should be... Oh no, it is. Okay, so pavement surface 1. And just get this detailed out. Let's quote unquote finalize it. Because I don't know what else to put in here. I think at some point too much detail does not help you in the end. It's actually probably more distracting or devastating to your build whenever you start trying to micro detail things. So sometimes it's about a overall themed detail more than it is about the small little tiny things. And let's get this. Awesome. Okay. So now all we want to do is delete trees. Is it props for the rocks? Yep. These rocks are going to be the death of me. Is there a quicker way to delete these rocks here? Like, I thought there was a way to, like... Huh, okay. I thought there was a way that I could select. Just the rocks and delete all of them, but I guess not. And I appreciate you guys stopping in and taking a watch on the video. No idea how to delete those. It is, I want to look at something here just to make sure. Yeah, we're doing good. Look at that. Little Christmas tree. Little snow globe. What do you guys think of that? Let's get back into here. Continue trying to delete these. This is the boring part. But I can't just have like random rocks and trees in the middle of my concrete throughout my city here. Is it getting dark on me? Or is it just... Let me see here. There we go. Guess it's evening time now. But seriously, thank you guys for joining in and watching with me. I just noticed that the whole time that I have my phone sitting here, I thought I had it charging. And it has been unplugged, so it's now at 6%, so that's amazing. I woke up without charging my phone whatsoever last night. Plugged in, the plug to my bed frame has like the charging ports and stuff on it. Plugged it into there. And just never plugged my phone into the cord, just went to bed. So that was great to wake up to my phone on 22%. Some of these noises and stuff that are in this game, they're a little obnoxious. Oh. This is no good here. There's some grass here. We don't really believe in grass around these parts. I feel like this was... I don't know. Got that taken care of. It's all good. Like rapidly clicking and just nothing is deleting, and I love it. Oh my god, there's just more every time I turn. Just more. As always, thank you guys for joining in. I really do appreciate you guys. I know that sometimes these videos can be boring because we start getting into intricate things like deleting 87,000 trees. But I really do love playing this game. And I know that sometimes I may not post every single day of the week, but sometimes I don't like to force creativity. Like to jump in here and try to just force something doesn't really work. I knew that I've been craving to play the game over the last couple days, especially in Thanksgiving. I wanted to play it so bad, but I'm a big football guy, and some of you might not like me for this. I do like the Dallas Cowboys, and we had a huge game on Thursday against the Kansas City Chiefs, and I was just not missing it, and I watched out. And then on Friday, I needed the Bears to beat the Eagles, and they beat the Eagles, and I've just been consumed by football over the last couple days. But I knew I wanted to play this badly, so that's why I wanted to do the live stream this morning before football started today. So that's what we got going on. And hopefully I got some more videos for you guys coming. And of course, if you guys want to see something in particular, please let me know. Don't ever hesitate to comment down in the comments or whatever and say, "Hey Chase, I've been thinking about this. Do you think that you could try it or something?" I'll definitely go ahead and put that sort of stuff to use. That's cleaned up. I mean, that looks a lot better. That looks way better with that all cleaned up and having the cement underneath it. Is there any other things that I might be able to put in here? Small bulk storage. I mean, we have a small bulk storage here and a large bulk there. Oh no, that's a large bulk right there. That would take up everything to like the right. Oh my god, that's gigantic. Large tank farm. So what, I put the medium in there. Okay, this is a large tank farm. Can we put that there? And then maybe put this guy here. I know it seems extreme. Like it literally goes the whole ways to the highway. But like, is it really that extreme though? Can we move this over just ever so slightly? Oh, we need to rotate that. Just right there. And then this bad boy. Don't snap. Oh, that's the wrong way, that's why. There we go. And then is that still connected underneath? Yes, it is. Good. Good. Then we got this here. Do we want to... Should we cement around this? Should this be... Just making sure we have concrete around this? Dope. Love it. Awesome. Love it. Added some new things to it. What do we got here? 30 more minutes. Let's see what else we can get into here. I know I got some bets on the games today, so I gotta watch them. I'll be sitting here yelling at my TVs. So it's gonna be a good day, I guess. And is there room for... No, that's too big. Nords. Oh, this guy has enough room. I appreciate it, my man. That looks great to me. This is actually something that doesn't even belong inside the board. It's a large storage yard. And the only thing that we have stored here is machinery and concrete and vehicles. We have nothing else. We need to start creating farmland. In all honesty, I mean, where is some fertile land? Is this fertile here? I mean, do we put a farm in this area? No, this is fertile. This is all fertile down through here. I almost want to, like, I want to keep expanding this because we do have this road here that goes to here. And people can get on this highway and stuff. But, like, do we put a farm here? I like how the stadium's just on the edge of farmland. We still gotta put the baseball stadium here. And I'm hoping, absolutely hoping that there's enough room for a baseball stadium to fit here. Because we got the football stadium. And there's like I don't know if there's a few things here that I want to switch. Because you got that stuff that sits like that, but I don't know if that would be like specialty seating here. I'm not really sure. And the roof over the back portion, I do like it. I do like it a lot. I wish I was able to just get this, like the asset editor whenever it comes. Whenever I can build a real stadium. Maybe that's what we'll wait for the baseball stadium. It's gonna go there, but maybe we'll wait just for that. Let me see here. Let's do, like, do we just want to get a grain farm or something over here? Like, does that make sense or no? Like, this is it's a populated part of town. But it almost seems like there might have been a farm out here at one point or something. And they just been buying land off of him and expanding. And this is like the piece of land that he's decided to keep. Production deficit is still 803 tons per month. I mean, I don't know. Do we take this? Oh, we're going off the wrong side. And we have anarchy on, so we can make this however we want to make this. Like right against the highway here. Let's do no snapping, and we're going to try to get as many nodes as we can just to follow the edge of this highway entrance and exit. And then turn that snapping back on. Just like that. I don't think that looks bad. Don't think it looks bad at all. I think we should put another one over in here somewhere, but maybe off of like a dirt road or something that comes up through here. So you got like this dirt road that comes off of here. Something like that. Maybe put like 2 farms or something like that through there. Maybe we can get dirt road going through there. And one like that. Maybe split up some smaller farms or something in here, like a chicken farm, livestock farm, and back over in here. Okay. Then get this. Little livestock farm over in here. And then we can do another grain farm. Just do something like this. This has some hill to it. I don't know how much hill there is here. Then turn the snapping back on. And then maybe one more, and this be like a vegetable farm or something right in here. Then turn this back off so I can flow along this dirt road here. And then snapping back on. And there we go. So just a few pieces of farming out over here on some fertile land. So hopefully that's something that morphs in nicely. And then maybe get some, I don't know, do we want some low density housing here, or do we want to really use this as just I think we just use this as a buffer zone right here. So turn this off. Give me multiple. Give me good strength here on this. And just throw some trees down here for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There we go. Just some buffer there. And I don't know if we want to use... Do we want to do the same thing here? Nope. Okay. So then we should go ahead and do... I don't want them, I want them close together here. Just like that, right along the front there. So that way it like separates all that. Oh, that's just onto the train tracks there. It's all good though. Separate it like that. This dirt road's not even connected here. We're just chilling on a dirt road. Laid back, swerving like George Jones. Awesome. I think that looks great. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. A little bit of farm in there. And where else do we have? What's this on top of? Oil. Oh no. Oh, we have oil over here. No need to worry. Ore 10,000, land fertility 10,000, ore 10,000, oil 10,000. So oil and ore here, oil here, ore here. Oil. Yeah, we want to produce a lot of oil, but we're going to wait for the supply chains to come out to start doing any more of that sort of stuff. So we're going to sort of wait on that. And I don't know if I want to... Like, what do we have? We don't have any industrial signature buildings here. Oh. So we have to do... Okay. I see where we're at on that. The signature buildings have... Like this thing right here. Oil, drilling, mining, agricultural area, hub buildings 4. That gets us a dairy house. But we have to have more of these. We have 4 of these. We'll have to build more of them. So eventually in the future we'll get that. But for right now, as it sits, it sits. I don't know if is this still... Yeah, I mean, why not throw another farm and stuff in here? I don't think it looks bad. Textile farming? I really don't think it looks bad. And if we keep it just like one away from the street, I think we can make it look really nice as well. And then turn this off. Bring it down here within one of the street. Because now that fits in there, and that's like a perfectly square lot. Normally you don't see that type of stuff. But could we get... Yeah. This guy here to fill in some... Oh, that was perfect sizing too. Just to fill in some trees here. And maybe some bushes along this back side. They aren't as big as I would like them to be. Yeah, those are apple trees. That's cultivated bush, wild green bush. These bushes aren't as big as I want them to be. So we'll keep it on the trees. Awesome. I love the way that that looks. I didn't know that this was that much of a hill right here. I didn't know that that's what we had going on there. And this needs adjusted. Who thought that that looked good there? There we go. That's a little bit nicer there. That's a little bit smoother. I was having issues there before. Oh, now we got a tree popping through here. Have some trees popping through on the highway because I adjusted that now. Because apparently it doesn't actually delete the trees whenever you put the road and stuff over top of it. It actually just makes them invisible. And then when you delete the road, they actually come back. So if you use the move it tool, it actually causes the trees and stuff to actually pop back up through the road. And I hope that these aren't like all... I hope it's fall. Yeah, it's fall. So like, that's why the trees are all wilted and stuff. Hopefully they're just not dead. There's a lot of dead trees in the city then. But let's get... make it a little bit easier on my eyes here for a little bit to see. We are having some buildings collapse. And I'm not sure why. So like if we come over here and we look at the... So another thing too is... there needs to be ample way for people to travel to the industry area. And you quote unquote should have industry area mixed in with the rest of your city. That way it's walking distance for people to get from their home to here. But I feel like we have the bus stations and stuff like that. I feel like maybe trams or subway. Like if we put subway system in for this, but like tram seems more our speed of what we have going on. Can be added to existing roads. So like what's that? Does that just ride along? That just rides along with traffic. So I don't understand how that fixes traffic. I do not. So you need the tram depot, and then you would need. You vote for the trams. If we did the tram depot here, and everywhere I seem to want to put it has an intersection right nearby, so I don't think that's a great decision. That's probably a terrible choice there. Maybe right there. I was wondering what I was going to do with this part of the city here. Maybe it's a tram depot. But if I put the tram depot down, maybe it will fix some traffic. So let's see what we want to do here. I don't want it to instantly come out onto a main road. I don't believe I do. Oh, this might be something that has to go into another episode though, because we're about 10 minutes away from me getting off of here. But if we did do the tram station here, which we can, is this what I love the way that the clouds work. I don't know how I like our industry area. Like I feel like once supply chains comes around, like our industry area is really going to pop. And just for like right now, maybe I just do the trams, and then on the third we continue to build out our industry area. Our industry area seems like it's in a weird spot too. So like air pollution here. The air is blowing that way though. The pollution is slowly just missing the high school and stuff. Why is this saying that there is air pollution on this street? Air pollution sources. It says this is a high air pollution source right here, this bridge. Ground pollution, tons of ground pollution here, especially over into the water a little bit in this spot. That's not good. What do we have on power wise, by the way? Oh, we're producing a ton of power. Oh, it's because we have this bad boy right here. Gas power plant. Yeah, this will be producing power for a long time to go. So the way it sits right now, what is there? A storage yard? That looks to be what's there, a storage yard. So whenever I put this on, it just gets rid of that storage yard? You just thumbs down that? Why? Oh my. And all these power lines are underneath the city. Let's get this straight on to... Does that connect? Yes, no? I don't think so. Oh, that connects there. Hey, as long as that's connecting to something, we are good. I think the production of the power and stuff, yeah, we're producing like crazy now. So that's good. But I appreciate you guys for watching. We got this little train station into here, fixed this road, got some of these farms put in, and fixed up our area for our port. Got some commercial buildings in down over here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to check into the videos when I do go ahead and post them. I have some amazing things coming up, hopefully idea-wise, that we can go ahead and get into. And we're going to continue on this realistic city, but maybe get into something a little bit different here too. I got some challenges and stuff maybe that we can get into. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for spending your Sunday morning with me. I'm going to go watch some football. I'm out. Peace, guys. Bye.
How can I get through you? Oh, tell me, tell me, tell me. How can I get through you? How can I get through you? How can I get through you? Need to know. How can I get through you? When I turn up